Mechanics might not like this. DIY MAF sensor check. Today's tip will make some mechanics cringe. You can check your car's MAF sensor yourself. No tools, no shop visit, and you might save hundreds of dollars. The mass airflow sensor, or MAF, is a tiny but essential engine component. If it gets dirty, or fails, you'll notice issues like worse gas mileage, loss of power, rough idle, or even sudden engine stalls. In this video, I'll show you a super simple way to check if your MAF sensor is bad or just dirty. A trick most mechanics won't share. What is the MAF sensor? Before starting, let's quickly look at what this part does. The MAF sensor sits between your air filter box and your engine's intake hose. Its job, measure the air entering your engine. The car's ECU, engine computer, uses this info to inject the right amount of fuel for the best air-fuel mix. If the MAF sends bad info, even slightly off, your car wastes fuel, shakes, loses power, or triggers the check engine light. Often the sensor isn't broken, it's just dirty or coated in oil, leading to bad readings. That's why you should check and clean it before thinking about a replacement. Sometimes a quick clean is all it takes to fix everything. Signs of a faulty MAF sensor. How do you know if your MAF has a problem? Look for these clear signs. Check engine light. If the MAF starts misreading, the ECU stores an error code, usually P0100, P0104, and turns on the warning light. This can stay lit or blink when you accelerate. Higher fuel consumption. If your gas mileage drops suddenly, it could be the ECU injecting too much fuel because the MAF is giving false readings. Rough idle or shaking. If the engine vibrates or stalls at stoplights, the air-fuel mix is off, causing unstable RPMs or even engine stalling. Sluggish acceleration. If pressing the gas feels delayed, jerky or weak, a dirty or faulty MAF could be to blame. Black smoke or fuel. Smell wrong signals from the MAF cause excess fuel, leading to black exhaust smoke and a strong gas odor. If you're seeing two or more of these symptoms, the MAF sensor is a likely culprit, but don't replace it just yet. Let's do a simple test first. The easiest MAF sensor test. Here's the quick test mechanics rarely mention. Start the engine and let it idle. Unplug the MAF sensor's electrical connector. If the engine stalls right away, the sensor is actually working. Disconnecting it means the ECU can't get air data, so the engine has to stop. If the engine keeps running normally and the RPM doesn't change, the sensor is likely faulty or not sending a proper signal. This test is fast, accurate, and totally free. If your car keeps running after unplugging, don't buy a new sensor yet. It may just be dirty. Remove the sensor and check for dust or oil on its wires. Spray it with a dedicated MAF cleaner. Never use gasoline or alcohol, which can damage it. Let it dry fully, then reinstall. Just a few minutes of cleaning can save you $100 to $500 in replacements. If you want a full tutorial, check out my detailed video. How to clean your mass airflow sensor. The secret hack mechanics don't want you to know. You'll feel confident working on your car like a pro. Test drive. Did it work? Now, for the final proof, start your car and take it for a spin. If cleaning worked, you'll notice smoother idling, better throttle response, and no more hesitation. Some cars will even switch off the check engine light after a short drive. Drive for 10 to 15 minutes. Accelerate gently, then harder, and watch for any jerks or power loss. If everything feels normal, congratulations. You just fixed your car for the price of a cleaner. But if the check engine light returns, or the car still runs poorly, the sensor may actually be broken and needs replacement. The good news, a quality MAF sensor costs $60 to $150 and is easy to swap out. After any fix, reset the ECU by clearing codes with an OBD2 scanner or disconnecting the battery's negative terminal for 5 minutes. This helps the ECU relearn and optimize the air-fuel mixture. Now you know how to test, clean, and diagnose your MAF sensor in just a few steps. Want to avoid this problem in the future? Here's how to double your MAF sensor's life. Change your air filter regularly, every 6 to 12 months or 10,000 to 15,000 miles. A clogged filter lets dust reach the sensor. Use oiled filters correctly. Too much oil can coat the MAF sensor, ruining it fast. Clean the MAF sensor every 6 months, especially if you drive in dusty areas. Use only MAF cleaner sprays. Be careful when washing the engine. Cover the air intake to prevent water, oil, or chemicals from reaching the sensor. Stick with genuine OEM parts. Cheap replacements can cause repeat problems and inconsistent performance. By following these tips, your MAF sensor will last much longer, your engine will run better, and you'll save money on repairs. Remember, if the check engine light comes on, don't panic. Always check and clean the sensor first. Sometimes that's all it takes to get your car running smoothly again.